Just before the video starts, I would like to shout out 7/MC and Noob Bob. I wanted to shout Noob Bob out for subscribing to the channel, and 7/MC because my friend has friends there, so I wanted to shout them out. If you would like a shout out like them, subscribe to me and comment that you've done so down below. Anyway, onto the actual video now. Hello and welcome, this is Waffles1738 here, back with another video. And basically this video is of some of the wars that went on. So as you know, Zone 7 was opened, and our allies and us, we got in there and surrounded the Zig. As of now, I can currently say that we have got it. I didn't manage to record all of it. I managed to record some, which I will do a video on soon. It won't be too long, but I will make one out of that. And my game crashed, so I couldn't record the winning attempt, and it's full anyway. But basically this video is what happened when 7/CK were trying to push back HK, and they came into some conflict, and there was some retaliation from HK, which there hadn't been much of it for quite a while actually, from any of their allies either, but they finally started to fight back here, and you can see what was going on. So there's a lot of Minamotos, a lot of Richards, and a lot of Sun Tzus in this battle. Well, actually there's only one Sun Tzu. There's some Hannibal Barkers, there's a lot of T5 also involved, but it is mostly T4. And HK are being smart about it, and most of them are trying to stay on their territory to get those territory buffs, but some of them have slipped off into neutral land, which isn't too much of a problem, as 7/CK won't actually get any buffs there. Yeah, so I wanted to also shout out 7MC. We're allied with that kingdom, and they joined this alliance to help fight, as did everyone in that kingdom. So there was good participation rates from that kingdom. So they did a really good job in this battle, I'd say. So you can see the fighting here. You can see a rally coming in. It's full cavalry, and it's led by a strong opponent. So there's good participation from both sides, and you can see the bridge to the left being used quite a lot, mostly from 7/CK. The thing is with that bridge is both alliances will be probably losing it. So conflict is over there, as you can see, and they have to come out onto HK territory, so they're going to be met with some opponents when they try and come over it. So you can see that there's most of the battle is going on to the left, so I wanted to capture that. And there's also some people attacking the people who are swarming the rally, because obviously they don't want damage being done to the rally, because they want to take out the opposing flag. And you can see here that at this point it does look like HK are going to win quite comfortably, but there's increasing numbers of support coming from the south for 7/CK. Their territory is just a little south of this, which you can't probably see too much of because of where I'm filming it. So yeah, the strongest armies are swarming, and you can see now that a full T5 cavalry army has just started swarming the rally. And I would say this is a big turning point for it, because now you can see lots of armies swarming the rally, and the damage being taken to it is a lot more than it was before. So the rally will take a lot of damage, and more than the Richard in the flag. And the Richard in the flag won't be taking too much damage because of the tankiness of it, and especially when it has its power up of a shield. And I'm not sure who's in secondary, it's YSG, so or is that the rally? I'm not too sure, but the Richard in the thing is doing a good job. So I think it's a YSG with the Richard in the flag, and that will be good for killing other HK members who are attacking 7 slash CK, who are attacking them when they're trying to attack the rally, because the YSG power-up skill will damage them as well as the rally because of the AoE. So you can see that 7 slash CK are kind of making HK go off their territory, but they're still able to come on it with like the amount of reinforcements they have, and they want the opposing team to go onto their territory, be brought onto their territory, so they can get their buffs and win it a lot easily and take less losses that way, which is they're being smart about it that way. So the Richard has about half the health of the Minamoto, as you can see, and there's probably a bigger rally capacity than there is in the flag, because you can only have 1.5 mil in the flag, but in the rally there's probably a higher capacity. I'd hope there is, that their rally leader can hold more, so they're at an advantage in that. So yeah, so they've each figured out where their side is, and there's South Fighters for 7 slash CK and then North Fighters for HK. So at this point I was doing an Ark of Osiris, which was boring. We had no opponents. As you can see that in the mails, sometimes I was checking the mail and it was a caravan, because I was farming at this point in Ark of Osiris, but I did want to film this. So you can see that the battle's kind of being dragged onto HK territory, which is what HK want, and the numbers of their participants are going up here. And I'm not sure if any of the sides had people in their kingdom doing Ark of Osiris at this time as well, because that could be a factor. That could have caused the attack or such, or something like that, because you want to attack when they don't have their strongest players online or available. And if you're attacking them during Ark of Osiris, they'll have to sacrifice rewards from that or sacrifice their territory, so they're stuck in a very sticky situation. But they could come on, they could do their Ark of Osiris and then come on and then fight, because these flags have high health, so they could do that, but it would waste a lot of time, and by that time they might not be able to help and port in and get troops to where they need to. But the Richard and their flag is holding up well, but it's hard because the rally is still strong, and you can see some 1/7 slash CK army trying to go over and reinforce, but they're just getting swarmed by HK members, and HK are kind of surrounding the flag now, and they're trying to stop reinforcements as much as they can, because if this flag gets any more reinforcements, they're not going to be able to take it down. Both sides are going to get a lot of deaths here, as you can tell, but I didn't manage to get the report, which I was annoyed about, but I think we can estimate how much it is, because this rally does go on for quite a while, as well as the fighting around it. So at this point it does look like the flag's about to go, and yeah, it doesn't look like there's any hope for it, but yeah, because HK is surrounding this, and it's very well, the rally's very strong, and there's not many people going to reinforce the flag, so it's holding up just those last few seconds. And the rally's also low on health as well, but not as low as the flag. So you can see a new army of refresh going in there, trying to boost their health up a bit, and then there's another reinforcement coming in, full infantry with a Richard, which will go nicely with the Richard defending. So there's some troops going inside, and they're really trying to keep this flag alive. So you can see another person trying to get to the flag, Optatio, and I'm not sure if he's going to make it, but he is rushing there. The thing is, they don't need to keep it alive along for the rally, they just need to keep it alive long enough that their flag can finish, but I'm sure their flag will be built Well, I'm sure the rally will die before they can build their flag, because the time is constantly going down as troops are constantly dying. So there's less to build. I guess that's what it would mean. But the fighting's kind of cleared up around the flag. There's some in HK territory and some in 7/K CK territory. In both situations, HK is swarming a 7/CK player, so but since they're all dragged over there, it leaves an opportunity for 7/CK to actually reinforce and keep their flag alive. And there's a T5 army, which is a turning point here. A T5 Charles army, which is strong, and it could reinforce the flag, keeping it alive a lot longer. It could become the captain if the commanders are even better than the ones already in the flag. And the Charles is just trying to take out some armies and help his allies around this flag, and also distract HK so more reinforcements can get to it, keeping it alive. So you can see someone porting in here, who is also going to try and keep the flag alive, and since they've just ported in, it means they won't have an army in the flag, because if they did, they wouldn't need to port in. But they've ported in here, and they can go and reinforce the flag now, and that will be boosting the health of it, and they can keep it alive for longer, and keep it alive for long enough and actually win against this rally. So some barbarians have got involved. I'm not sure on whose side, but yeah, they're trying to get some attention. So you can see here that the rally is about equal now with the Richard. It just depends who can get reinforcements in their flag or rally first. So one reinforcement you can see that just popped into the flag, which will boost its health, because every army here at this point helps a lot. And the thing is, with the rally, you can't hop out and then put a new army in, but with the flag you can do that. So that's an advantage that's an advantage to the flag, to 7/CK and the people in the flag. In any situation, I mean, that's with any alliance defending a flag. That's also only if you max it out, so this won't really happen in start of the game. But there won't be this much T4 anyway, or T5. But there's some fighting in the bottom of the screen, you can see, with the Sun Tzu, Richard, yeah, some infantry, and some barbarians there. So HK are trying to surround the flag to try and stop any 7/CK to try to get into the flag, because they don't want that to happen, obviously, because they want their rally to win and destroy the flag, but reinforcements going into the flag will make it a lot harder. So they are trying to stop, but when there's mass numbers going in, it will be hard to stop. And they've kind of been dragged away, so people from the left will soon be able to reinforce. I'm not sure if that's what happens though. So it does look at this point that the flag is going to lose, as they can't really get to it and reinforce it, and the rally is stronger, so it looks like it has more health. So we're thinking that the rally is going to win, but this flag has lasted a long time, and this rally on the flag has lasted a long time, so no one wants to give up all their losses and effort and for a loss. Although the opposing team will get a lot of losses, they still want to win this, because this could really help HK, or this could really help 7/CK, because after the rally's gone, there will be very limited time for them to start another rally and get the flag gone. So yeah, so we're really not sure who's going to win. It's really neck and neck at this point, and I still don't know who's going to win. I am thinking that it's HK though, just because they have more health, and they're also dominating around the flag. so reinforcements can't go in. But if you see in the top left, there is some reinforcements, some T5 armies, and this is probably what wins it for 7/CK. If these armies from the top left did not come in across the bridge in that number, I don't think that the flag would have won. And now I'm seeing this and I'm like, whoa, so they're going to attack the rally, and is the rally going to survive or not? Because all these HK players, they come over to swarm the swarming rallies, the swarming armies. So, and at this point there's just so much participation and lots of players just rushing to the flag and rushing to attack the rally. So this is their final push, and you can see those 3 T5 armies on that rally are really damaging it and really rewarding a buff, rewarding a trade to the flag. The YSG, the Richard, the tankiness of that, and then 3 T5 armies swarming on top of the rally. And the extra reinforcements the flag just got. So HK had pushed off, and this is a 3-1 for 7/CK to get in the flag. And you can see all these armies coming from the south to reinforce. And at this point it does look positive for 7/CK, so it really does. And you will see soon that the rally is sent home, and it's a great battle. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to me. It would mean a lot. And anyway, thank you for watching now. Yeah, subscribe, like the video. Goodbye.